And the Stamp Maven here with another 2-minute tip. Well, today we may go a little bit longer than 2 minutes, but I think you will find this very helpful. Well, when you're stamping, you get the perfect card all done, and then you just struggle, pull out all your sentiments, and decide, what do I want to say? And that takes you longer than it did to stamp the card. Well, I want to show you a couple different things that I do that might help you out here. Stampin' Up! Has tons and tons of different stamp sets, all with sentiments. We also have stamp sets that have a lot of sentiments in them with an image. One of my favorite sentiments to use is just the word hello. So in the artistically inked stamp set, here's a larger hello, and then in the Forever Fern, there's a smaller one. So what I like to do is stamp a bunch of sentiments, either on my basic white or on vanilla, or on any of my colored cardstock. I often will just use white and vanilla and then black because those are more versatile and I can use them on any card. Once I've stamped, I just pick out a punch. In this case, I've picked out my postage stamp punch. You notice I've left room so that I'll be able to stamp, to punch. Then I just come in and punch. And just go down my row here. And look at all these that I will end up with. Okay, now I can keep my same punch, or I can switch to another one. Now I'm going to switch to another one. So I need to just trim this up with my scissors so I can get in here with the one I want. So I am going to come in. I need to give myself just a little bit more room. Okay, so then I'm going to come in with this punch, and I've got my best wishes. Okay. Then, again, if we just do a little snip, if you line these up so you are using the same punch all the time, then you can go more quickly. But I wanted to show you today that you can use different punches. So if I wanted to go back in with my postage stamp punch, then, whoop, there we go. Then I wouldn't even have to trim it. So now that is one way. Then I've got all of these great little punched out images, and I can put them in a box, and I'm going to show you how I do that in a minute. Now, here is the other one from my Forever Fern. So what I'm going to do is bring in my Tasteful Labels dies. So what I would do with that is I would cut this out. And if you wanted to, you could just use your paper trimmer and cut a strip like this. And then you can just stamp it down on your strip and you're ready to go. Put it inside of whichever label you want. Take it over to your die cut machine, roll it out, and then just keep doing this with all of your hellos. Quick and easy way. If you wanted to, you could use a different label. Guys, I tell you, this Tasteful Labels die set is my go-to. It has so many labels that I use on a consistent basis. Now let me show you another trick for creating all of these sentiments. Have you seen the Mini Messages stamp set? Oh my goodness. This is in our annual catalog, and it has so many different sentiments. My favorite, just a card to say hello. We've got happy birthday, hooray, congratulations, happy anniversary, oh, happy day, kindness, hi there. Well, you might think, oh my goodness, how do I use this? Well, let me show you. I've got a piece of Sahara sand paper. I'm going to take my Sahara sand ink, so these will be tone on tone. I've mounted my stamp on my largest block, and we are just going to ink this baby up all over and make sure, because there's also little stars on here that you can also use on your cards. Now, what I do is I ink this up in all different colors, so I have sentiments for every color of cardstock I want to use. If you're just getting started, you may want to just use white, vanilla, or Sahara sand, which is awesome. Okay, so now look here. I've got all of these ready to go. I'm going to bring in my die cut that matches this, and look how easy that is. We're just going to put it right over on here. I am going to go quickly run this through my Big Shot. I'm sorry, not my Big Shot. We now have the cut and emboss machine. Silly me. All right, we're going to quickly do this, and I'll play my Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I know, don't quit my day job. All right, so here we go. Now, you've got all these awesome little greetings here. They're all ready to go. I take a clear stamp case. You can order these extras. I have a dear friend, Carol, who takes all of her stamps off the blocks, out of the cases, and stores them a different way, and then she gives me all her cases. Pardon me. So now I've got all of these greetings in here, and I would just label Sahara Sand Sentiment. If you wanted, you don't even have to separate them. You can put them all together, and I can even just throw in the ones I just did. I have them all in one place, and I'm ready to go when I need a sentiment. What could be easier? Well, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel by hitting the little bell below, and come back often and check out all my new things. Toodaloo!